Welcome back to the Fight Rundown, episode 184. Today we have a extra special Saudi episode, once again taking over the sport. The 5v5, but it's not just the 5v5. Obviously, it's on the Beterbiev Bivol card, which instantly I'll just say it's rivaling UFC. Sort of nice.
100%. This one's bigger than the UFC now. Some of its
of course, yeah. I mean, like UFC 300 sort of
caliber,
yeah.
Agreed. Sorry, I was with the mic. Yeah, I 100% agree. This is a stacked card. I can't wait for it.
I'm honestly buzzing for it.
Insane.
Not too far away as well. I mean, it's one of those where we can briefly touch on all the fights because they're all meaningful.
Yeah, 100%.
And I mean, look at just the beginning of the card. Then I'm not sure if this is the actual order or not, though.
Should we guess our order?
Yeah, I'd assume Willie Hutchinson, Craig Richards is first.
Let's get into that.
Yeah, so Craig Richards come back recently and got the win over Boris Crichton. I think he got the stoppage there on a next-gen card. And, he's been in there. He's boxed Bivol, obviously, in Saudi. I mean, didn't win a round, but still lasted the full 12.
Yeah.
And obviously, like I just said, he's back with a stoppage over Boris Crichton in there against Willie Hutchinson, who could possibly be dangerous, couldn't he?
Yeah, well, Craig Richards, of course, he Denzel Bentley.
Yes.
Won a split, didn't he?
Yeah.
He's both seasoned vets, and I think it's a perfect way to kind of ease your way into the 5v5.
Definitely.
Predictions?
I'm going for
predictions even.
I'm going for Willie Hutchinson on this one.
Wow, I'm taking Craig Richards.
Yeah.
Don't know if that's a hot take.
I don't know really.
I don't know. It's 50-50.
Yeah, I think it is quite a 50-50. You look at Willie Hutchinson. He's got a loss on his record. I mean, that is a little bit of a disappointing performance. Willie Hutchinson, based on what he can do, obviously he was a world champion in the amateurs, or amateur champion. So.
Wow.
Or he medalled in the Worlds, I believe. So he's a quality operator. I just think we're going to see it against Craig Richards.
Well, we've got next one.
Next one, I think I'm going for Hamza Shiraz and Ammo Williams next.
Agreed. This one's good.
It's so good.
I can't lie. I didn't know who Ammo Williams was when it got announced.
Really?
I'm not going to act like a Cat fan.
Wow.
All I knew is this guy's got a full Balenci fit, and I like it. You know what I mean? He had this Balenci having some glasses on.
Yeah.
But for my sins, I have watched a fair bit of Ammo Williams today.
Yeah, I can't lie. I've seen Ammo from the debut. Pretty much. Or the first 5 fights, we'll say.
Yeah.
Give me a little bit of leeway here. You know what I mean? But outstanding talent and carries so much power in his hands. Eddie has a lot of faith in Ammo Williams.
Right.
I've seen from the first couple of fights, he's been taking him in his helicopters and stuff and whatever.
Really?
Being friendly to Ammo, yeah. And every time Ammo stepped up, he's got the victory. Notable names, I think it's Kieran Conway is a good win.
Oh, wow. You beat Kieran Conway?
Yeah, it was a good win. River Wilson Bent was an okay win. It's not quite the same levels. But Hamza Shiraz beats Liam Williams in a round. Like, that is...
if there's one fight I want to guarantee a win, it's this one. I really want to see Hamza Shiraz win.
Would you lock that in if we was doing locks? Shall
we will be doing predictions close to the time.
Yeah.
With more of a breakdown. Wow. And you can't lock any of these in.
I think
that's
they're
why
all
the card's
50-50s,
amazing.
yeah.
I really like Hamza Shiraz. I think the way he carries himself is amazing. He just feels like a cool...
he's got a bit of aura, hasn't he?
Yeah,
we've spoken about aura, and he does have that.
He does. And I think it's going to be a class fight.
Yeah.
Next one?
I'll go for Nick Ball and Ray Ford next.
Terrible matchup for Nick Ball, I'm just going to say.
Yeah, I definitely. I just want to expand on that a little bit.
Ray Ford is... You use the word a fair bit, and he is a quality operator.
Yeah.
That is the best way to describe him.
He's world champion as well.
Yeah, he's so clean with it. I think great for Nick Ball. I think the Vargas rematch would have been something they could have tried to look into. a different card maybe.
That's an easier matchup, isn't it?
Yeah, of course,
Really.
especially because he kind of knew what he had to do.
Yeah. Credit to Nick Ball though for taking a tricky fight like that.
Yeah,
Ray
100%.
Ford he came off a 12th round KO to win the world title, didn't he? So
Insane.
that's
So
just
good.
another scary factor about it. You know, he can knock you out in the 12th.
Yeah.
At this
100%.
weight, it's different level, isn't it? I mean, I think I've seen Ray Ford from the debut as well. It's I don't know. It seemed a little bit of a slow rise for Raymond Ford for a little bit, and but he's here now. And if he was to push me for a prediction, I'd probably say at the moment Raymond Ford.
Yeah, I'd say Ray Ford, 100%. Easiest decision I'd have to make, to be fair.
Yeah. Do you think that's, if you was to lock one in, that would be the one?
That would be the one I'd lock in 100%. Nick Ball's great. He's a little cannonball, isn't he?
He is. That's a good way to describe him.
But Ray Ford's too clean with it.
Yeah.
And then probably Daniel Dubois versus
definitely.
Filip Hrgovic.
Definitely.
Again, if I'm locking one in, I'm locking this one in.
Dubois?
No.
Hrgovic,
yeah.
Yeah, to be fair, I mean...
Hrgovic is like this. Up and down.
He is.
You don't know what you're going to get. A boring fest or a banger.
Yeah, I mean, with the performance with... Because I was bigging him up before the Zhang fight, wasn't I believe?
You was, yeah.
Yeah, and it was a bit of a stinker.
Yeah, he was.
But, I mean, you look at where Zhang is now and described as in the top 5 heavyweights and fighting Wilder next. I mean, Hrgovic has already beaten that guy. You know what I mean? And Hrgovic has already got some really good wins.
Yeah.
And Daniel Dubois, I mean, almost the king of cringe behind Anthony Joshua with some of his call-out videos.
Yeah, he's bad.
He's really bad. But I think he knows it, and I think he's sort of...
No, Joe George has embraced it.
Yeah. Did you not think? I mean, I think he knows he's being embarrassing a little bit.
You know, he just rubs me the wrong way, Dubois.
Really? I like him.
Oh, it's just the trim.
Yeah.
Oh, everything about Dubois just rubs me the wrong way. It winds me up so much.
Wow.
I don't know why.
Yes, fair enough.
The way he boxes. Just
You want to call him out now?
No, I'm not going to quite call him out yet.
Really?
I'll give it a couple.
Because I'll call out Adelaide again randomly. Right now.
You've got a fight with Jordan Thompson.
That's true.
So
Yeah, I'll call out Jordan
right,
Thompson.
Let's see you get through.
I've got to get through Jordan
You
Thompson.
beat Muhammad
first.
Ali.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a couple of years back. I beat Muhammad Ali as
It was
well.
a year ago.
Yeah.
14 months ago. Inside joke.
14
If
months.
you know,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, I didn't actually beat Muhammad Ali, guys.
And who did you fight in the main event in Wembley?
Oh yeah.
Tyson Fury.
Oh yes, I was headlining the card. I meant to say.
Round 3.
Yeah.
So Bowles is currently 2-0, and Jordan Thompson's next.
Jordan Thompson's next. I mean,
Watch the vlogs if you know.
you look at my performance against Ali and you think, step down.
He's gone up. He's stepping up. No, he's actually stepping up to fight Jordan Thompson. It's going to be a very technically, say if the fight's already happened, Jordan Thompson technically beat it. Said first round knockout.
Yeah, but I've counteracted that and said split decision victory. So, you know, Jordan Thompson better watch out for my great boxing and split decisions.
Oh, it's going to be hilarious. If that happened. Anyways, yeah, moving on of the co-main event. This was the Excellencies pick.
Yeah.
Zhang versus Wilder. Zhile Zhang.
Yeah, Zhang, I will bang you, as he always says. I mean, it's
Wilder with the fresh trim as well.
Yeah,
Fade.
yeah. I mean, I prefer the dreads, to be fair.
Same.
I definitely prefer the longer hair. But Wilder has something to prove, and it's go big or go home.
He's got the most to lose.
Definitely.
I think, apart from Ahmed Williams and Shiraz.
Yeah,
I think they've got the most to lose.
It's go big or go home for Wilder. If he doesn't get the win over Zhang, his career's probably over at the highest level. Because,
by the way, sorry, I can't believe I'm about to say this, but why? This is the weirdest comment ever. But don't forget, boxing is all about we give easy fights.
Yeah,
and it's always 50-50. I mean, it's never 50-50. They've actually put a 50-50 card on with Shiraz and Williams, and I don't like it.
Really?
Yeah, I don't want
What?
to see any of them lose.
Oh right, yeah.
Like, no, I'm like, fuck, why have you
Yeah.
done that?
Yeah.
It feels like two prospects, doesn't it? Like,
Yeah,
two
it does. Yeah.
So-
But that's what you want. I mean, there's been such a stigma around boxing and O's over
Yeah,
the
yeah.
last
And I bought into
probably
it.
probably like 15 years or 10 years or so.
Longer.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
There's such a stigma around undefeated records, and realistically, it's ruining boxing because if you want people to fight the best, then stop going on about the records.
Yeah.
To be honest, that's the only way to do
And
it.
His Excellency is preventing it.
Exactly, with a lot of money and respect.
So if Zhang wins this,
Yeah.
what happens?
If
Wilder loses, if Wilder wins this, what happens? What happens if whoever loses?
It's tricky, isn't it? Because Zhang beats Wilder, but Parker's already beat Zhang.
Exactly, that's it.
So I think Parker needs to fight AJ. No, because then you've got Usyk and Fury,
Zhang AJ is a fight to make.
and they've got history. AJ beat Zhang in the Olympics.
What? I didn't even know that.
Yeah, AJ beat Zhang in the Olympics and Zhang got bronze. Obviously, AJ got gold.
Yeah.
Fought him in the semis against. Mate, honestly, I'm such a massive AJ super fan. You know, I literally know his full route
That's
in the
it.
Olympics.
Acknowledge knowledge right there from Moles.
Like I could literally get really quickly. I'll just say
Go ahead.
beat Felix Savon in the round of 16. Ivan Dichko in the next round. Gilles Zhang in the semis, and he beat Roberto Camarelli in the final.
Knowledge.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'm missing one out, but that is the knowledge right there. I'm just saying I'm the biggest super fan of all
That is
time.
AJ Aura.
But yeah, it's really tricky because you got Fury and Usyk, obviously fighting. But then Parker probably.
It's all like interweaving, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which I like. It's like a roster.
It is, yeah. Because Parker's beat Zhang. Zhang will beat. Well, he might beat Wilder, but then Parker's already beat them both.
Well, Parker can't be AJ.
Yeah.
So
just make AJ Fury, man.
yeah.
You know what I mean? That's literally the easiest thing to do. But if you can't make that happen, I think you just make Parker AJ 2 probably is the fight to make.
It'll happen. Fury AJ will happen.
Yeah, and then after that, the winner of that. I mean, it's not a bad situation to be in, really.
No, it's not. This is what you want. We're talking about. Right, he's fought him. I was going to fight him.
Yeah.
It's like a league game, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. When do you talk about the heavyweights very often? And it isn't really,
Yeah.
is it? It's not often enough. So it's definitely good. It's thanks to His Excellency bringing the heavyweight division back. To be fair,
Hey, bring the heavyweight division back and bring the boys in.
Exactly.
Right,
Yeah,
bring us
us
into
in.
Saudi.
Yeah.
Let us review the card.
Like we've already said, we will hold your hand as much as you want if you want to pay us. And
Yeah, 100%.
he agrees with it.
We will do. We'll go to the event.
Oh, of course.
And if you guys would like to come, like us to come to the event,
Yeah.
you gotta like, you gotta share,
You
you
don't
gotta
have to.
comment, you gotta follow us
Yeah.
on X, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok.
Everywhere.
That's what's clear.
Yeah, exactly. And you don't even have to pay us, Saudi. We'll just come. Just
Yeah.
pay for the flight.
Yeah,
And we'll
expenses.
be there. Yeah, and we'll be there.
We'll just come.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
No, we need a pause button still.
Yeah.
You need to get on that.
Well, we hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back on Tuesday, so make sure to check that one out. We will see you soon.
Goodbye.
Spot on. I'm not doing the burger. That can wait. We've got a bit of time for that.